Welcome back, fellow speculators, to the Speculator's Edge, where super performance begins and opportunities await. I'm your host, Berg. So today I'm going to show you how you can achieve super performance and make some serious money with stocks AVTR, RUN, and CMT. I'm going to dissect these stocks on a technical theme and also on the fundamental themes, okay? Plus, I'm also going to go over some risk management as well with these stocks, so be prepared. A lot of education here within this video. I'm not going to try to make it as long as what I've been doing, but hey, it'll be okay. So before we dive in, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. You can click on the TSE logo in the bottom right hand corner of this video. Also, like the video, leave a comment if you have any questions. Leave that question. I'll be more than happy to assist you or help you within that, okay? So I was told yesterday that I need to be more energetic on here, so I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to try to be a little bit more, uppity up, energetic. I love stocks. It may seem like if I'm not energetic, okay, trust me. We're going to get down to this, okay? So today's going to be a lot of information, good knowledge. It's priceless, okay? So what I'm going to bring you, just get ready, okay? So you can make some serious money as well, like I said, with these stocks, so get ready. Other than that, thank you for your support, and so let's go ahead and get a move on because time is money, okay? Thank you. Okay, so with AVTR, I'm going to go ahead and break this down on the technical theme here. So what we have is AVTR, which is Aventor Inc. They're in the materials sector and the specialty chemicals industry. Okay, so today we are having a good breakout. We are breaking out above this 52-week high at $33.99. That's good news. We do need some volume to increase a little bit more. We want it over that 50-day moving average of volume. Okay, but it's okay though, because we do have this nice little tight flag right here that posted for about 4 days, and we're breaking out of that with a solid price action. Okay, so right now we're at around $34.22. Today's been a little tough right now because the market's kind of pulling back, so a lot of stocks are breaking out and pulling back. So it is a little tough to trade right now. I am down on my positions, not by much, but I time mine properly, and when you time it correctly, you don't really get too much of a pullback, but or you're not really at a loss, too much of a loss, so your stops aren't being hit. But other than that, that's the thing, is obey your stops when they're hit. Okay, so that's very important. So other than that, let's go ahead and go through this trade real quick. So what we do have a prior uptrend from the let's see here, from the actual, like, the second base right here is greater, from low to high is greater than 25%. That's what we want to see. So the prior uptrend was greater than 25%. We do have a stage 2 uptrend, so we are in the accumulation cycle of this stock right now. As you can tell, we do have heavy demand all around here. Not only that, the materials have been pretty good. The materials sector has been pretty good. Also, you can see tons of demand right here within this cup right here pattern. So, but other than that, let's see. Sorry about that, guys. So what we're in, so we're going to go check the base and the pattern. So we are in a third, or the tertiary, or the fourth base. It's a little difficult counting on this base, but I think we're more kind of in the fourth base. So when you're entering in on this position, be careful. I'm going to, of course, go over some risk management with you right here as to where you can place your stop, where would be a logical place to place your stop. Okay. So the pattern that we do have is we do have a cup with handle right here, the handle being right here, the cup being right here. Okay, so cup, handle. This is a pattern, okay? This is what we look for. This has always been in the market since the market first started. It's part of human behavior. It's part of the demand and supply cycle. This is what happens. We humans create these patterns on charts, okay? Technical analysis is not hocus pocus. It's based on human behavior. The market's based on nothing but human behavior, okay? So once you understand that, boom, you can get it, okay? It's all about psychology, okay, what I graduated in, but I really didn't even learn much from that. Really all I got was statistics, believe it or not, and I love statistics. So other than that, so we move on to the price action. So what happened with price, okay? So price is within the handle, we do have low volatility. That's what we want to see. We want to see price contraction within the pattern, okay, or within the base. So we want a nice tight price range, okay? So not only that, we do put what I call work in with the handle, okay? And what I mean by that is that you do have buying support right here at this 50-day moving average, okay? Meaning that you do have buying every time it comes down and it touches or tries to close below that, okay? You have demand come in, so you have buying power coming in off this 50-day moving average. That's really telling you that institutions are in this stock, okay? They're really accumulating this stock. Once that 50-day line is breached, and if it closes but then the next day it bounces back, that's what you want to see. That's good accumulation. That's good prospects of institutions buying within this stock, okay? That's a good sign, and that's what we have. We have excellent signs right here that we are putting in work on this 50-day moving average, okay? Not only that, we are breaking out to 52-week highs today from this nice little flag pattern that I mentioned earlier, so that's good, okay? Not only that, we do have tight price action within this little flag, okay? That's also what you want to see. Now we go look at volume. What's going on with volume? Where's volume at? What is it doing within the base, within the pattern? And of course, if you know anything, volume is the second most important part of analysis, of chart analysis or technical analysis, okay? Or being a purist in chart reading. So what we want to see is we want to see volume decrease within that handle, okay? And so we do have this nice volume decrease within the handle. Yeah, a little bit of supply above average. Nothing, you know, spectacular, nothing, you know, a major selling up to, you know, 35 million shares. Good news, okay? So the stock is really eating up some shares, really buying. Institutions are buying, they're eating up the shares. Pushing it past a lot of resistance, okay? That's a good thing. So other than that, the volume is increasing while it's breaking out of the 52-week highs, okay? And that's something that we do want to see. We want to see volume increase, okay? And we are showing some demand here on this, but we need it. You know, I like to see the volume above that 50-day moving average, okay? But other than that, we are breaking past the super pivot, which was breached at $33.60, which was right here. And yesterday it touched it, and then today, of course, it just popped right out of it. Okay, that's great. It's what we want to see. This other one right here, this other resistance line, this is another super pivot, which was at $32.45. So if you would have caught that right there, which it did pop up on my scan several days ago, or when it was breaking out, I just didn't really pay too much attention to this stock when it did. But other than that, I mean, it's breaking out right there, and it broke out right there at that 32.45. Nice volume. So that's another super pivot. As you can tell, within, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, you're up, you know, 3-4% within, you know, that's really good. I mean, hell, if you can get, you know, 2% within a day or two, you know, that's not bad. So the markets are tough. It's tough trading, especially coming into an environment kind of like this right now. I think the market's still good, and we still have higher highs to go. But it is pulling back today. If you watch my market update video for the last two market updates, I go through that and I let you know as to what's going on, okay? So that tells you when trading is going to get a little tough, and you got to be mentally prepared, okay? You got to be mentally and emotionally ready for this, okay? Because it gets tough. Trading is just tough, period. It will beat you up and it will put you down. You'll feel like shit. I mean, it's true. I mean, your emotions can be persuaded by the market itself as to what's going on with your stocks, and it's serious, and you got to be tough, okay? So just get up on your horse, keep your stops close, okay? Keep them tight. And let me go over this real quick, and I'll show you what I mean by placing your stop, where I would place my stop within this stock when I'm buying right here, okay? So where I would, let's say we take this breakout, we're taking this breakout today, okay, at 33.99 or at the 33.60 level, okay? Where you want to place your stop is right here on this red day, right here on this down day, okay? You want to place it below that, below the low of that day. So it's at the low at 32.57, okay? Place it around 3 to 4 cents below that, just in case. I mean, you never know. It might be able to catch. It might be able to hit that low at 32.57 or even 32.56 and shake some people out. So, you know, institutions will do that. They'll shake those people out. They'll shake the shorter term traders out. Those day traders, they'll shake them out, and because they ain't going to make any money. And so they shake them out, and they take the, you know, they take the shares back, and of course they'll push the price back up. So place your stop a little bit, you know, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 10 cents if you want to, but be careful if you're going to do that. I usually place it about 3 cents below, okay? So other than that, trail that when if that stop doesn't get hit, you know, let it roll, let it move on up. So you might see something like, you know, like this. Maybe it moves up, makes a new high right here, and then all of a sudden maybe it might pull back a little bit, okay? Maybe it might pull back a little bit right here, something like that, you know? And if it does and it starts gaining some more traction, we start coming up, well, you're gonna resituate your stop and buy some more positions if you think this stock is gonna go up, okay? Place it right there, you know? Place your stop right there. Move your stop. It's called a trailing stop, okay? This is what's called, to me, is progressive exposure, okay? As you buy in, this is kind of a pyramiding scheme within buying stocks, okay? So you're buying those dips. You're buying when that move starts coming out of that dip, okay? And when it starts coming out, you see, you know, you're always wanting to buy in the direction of price. So you're always wanting to buy on those up days, okay? That's where you want to buy. You don't want to be buying into selling, because it's just illogical. I mean, think about it. You know, you're going against the wave, or you're going against the current itself, okay? Don't do that. That's not smart, okay? You put yourself more at a risk, and the probabilities of you actually losing on that position increases. So don't increase your probabilities of losing, increase your probabilities of winning, okay? That's what it's all about. Okay, put yourself in that game, put yourself in that mentality, okay? Be a speculator, be smart about the odds, okay? So other than that, that's what I would do, trading this stock here. Hopefully volume can pick up, but that's how you would manage your risk right there, okay? So your reward, whatever your risk is according to that, let's say you take this breakout, you're buying at $33.98, you place your stop at, you know, 32, let's say 32.48, you know, just a little bit below that, okay? So your risk that you're going to take is around 4.67%. So let's say about 5%. Let's say you take your risk at about 5%. Well, your reward, what you're looking for is you're going to look for at least 2 times that, okay? In trading, this is how this is done. You're looking to take at least 2 times of your reward to your risk, okay? So your reward to risk ratio is going to be a 2 to 1, okay? So this is how you would do this. I like it 3 times. So let's say if it's at 5%, my stop loss is set at 5%. I want profits anywhere at around, you know, 3 times that, so 15%. I want a reward of 15%. So if we go up, well, what's 15% right here? Well, I can't get to it, but 15%, you know, would be about $4 or, you know, $4.50 at around there. So you're looking at around $38, $39, okay? That would be where you want to take profits at, if you're looking at it that way. If you want it anywhere, it's 4 times, 5 times reward to risk ratio. It all depends on you, what your objective is, you know? So that's how you manage that risk. Just manage it appropriately, okay? And like I said, with this market, it's a little tough right now. We're at inflection points, and trading is going to get a little tough here. But keep your mind right. Just keep trading. Keep looking for those stocks that are breaking out with high volume, good demand. Just follow that, and you're gonna know how to trade. You're literally going to be intuitively connected to the market just based on that, okay? So other than that, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to move on to to CMT here. And CMT, this is a really beautiful stock right here, how it's acting right now. Other than that, we do have a prior trend of greater than 25% right here from low to high. We do have a stage 2 accumulation phase. We do have heavy demand, although we do have this selling bout right here, but we're still pushing up in this stage 2 accumulation. As you can tell, there's buying within this base, large demand, okay? Not only that, look at this day. I mean, boom, huge day right here. From the prior day to the high of this day, you know, up 23% nearly. And then within 2 days, you know, up 26%. So that's really good price action and volume to follow through with it. And not only that, there's been accumulation right there within it, okay? And so what we're in is we're in a tertiary base, or the third base, okay? So this is a cup with handle pattern. And what price is doing within this handle is it's slacking off right here, but you get buying right off of this 20-day and this moving day, 50-day moving average, okay? But it's very low in price, like volatility wise. There's a low volatility, there's contraction in price, it's staying within this price range right here, okay? Not even getting to the low of that, just buying right off that 50-day moving average. That's good. Institutions are in buying this stock, okay? So we are putting in work right off this 50. Not only that, we do put in work right here with this stock off this 150-day moving average, okay? So we are putting in work with this stock. That's good. We want to see some hard work with these stocks. That's telling us that they're moving, or that they're wanting to move, okay? There's institutions buying. Not only that, we are near 52-week highs. 52-week highs being at $14.92. We did breach the high at 14.50 of this handle today, okay? That's a good sign. This is a very positive sign. That's what we want to see, okay? So other than that, the volume decreases dramatically within this handle. That's what we want to see. As you can see right here, these days right here, look at the volume dry up. I mean, that's insane. So volume just on this day alone, on the 10th of June, was 2,168 shares. Nobody's in this trade. They're not obvious to this trade. Investors, traders, they've already left this trade. And so institutions are buying it. Look at this. The next day you get 44,617 shares, way above average. And then today, not only that, we're on 72,628 shares, okay? At, say, $13.90, do the math, you know, that's quite a bit of money right there. It may not be institutions, it may be an insider, you know, somebody working for the company, maybe management, you know, buying or accumulating these shares. But other than that, we know that there's high demand. Somebody's buying a lot of shares. That's some money going into this, okay? So not only that, like I said, volume decreases, and not only on this day right here, we do have a substantial volume dry up again, and boom, volume just coming in, sucking those shares up, okay? Just eating, okay? They're eating right here. That's good to see. That's what we want to see. Not only that, the super pivot was breached at $14.23. We are making it over that. We did make it over that today. Hopefully we can close over that. Wait until the close and see what happens, you know. Not at the close, but just wait until near the end of the day to see what price is doing, okay? Other than that, looks good right here, so keep your eye on it. This, like I said, this is not a recommendation. These stocks are not recommendations, okay? So let's go look at Run. This is Sunrun. We are in the technology, renewable energy equipment industry, okay? So what we have is we have this major downtrend channel right here, okay? And so what's happening with this is we're getting some massive volume coming out right here of this stock. I didn't annotate this chart just because it's a little difficult to do, but this is kind of the buy low, sell high concept, okay? And this is what happens right here. What you have is when this stock breaches this downtrend line, when it, of course, the downtrend, I'm gonna create some educational videos going over technical analysis as to what a trend is, you know, your stages, your bases, your patterns. I'm gonna go over all that, okay? I'm going to be creating videos to help you understand. how to read charts, okay? Because it is a process and it takes a little bit to understand. But once you get it, boom, you got it, okay? But other than that, we do break this downtrend line right here. This other thing that I wanted to point out was that with the renewable energy equipment, the solar stocks, I've noticed that in the last week and a half, we've had some major demand within these stocks, and they seem to be putting in a bottom right now. I'm not for sure as to what's going to happen because we don't predict. We just trade in the present and we keep our mind in the present. We don't get lost in the future. We don't get pulled back into the past, okay? We trade in the present. So we trade today. We'll trade when it comes tomorrow. We'll trade tomorrow. We'll see what we have, okay? See how it's acting. But other than that, these stocks are doing pretty well. They were a leader back during actually they started a couple of years ago with these guys back in 2018 2019, these stocks, and I watched these stocks back then. I watched Enphase, Solar Edge, and I should have traded them when I saw them because I felt like I was the first one that came out and said boom, solar energy is where it's at. And all of a sudden, you know, I started looking at lithium, started looking at those things, you know, what goes into those, you know, into solar stocks, what goes into those batteries. And then all of a sudden you get you know, the evolution, you know, that those electric vehicles, you know. I saw these before what I think a lot of people did, and I was banging on the table to myself and not even coming out and telling anybody about that, you know. That's sad, but you know what, here I am today. I'm here to bring you this news. I'm here to bring you the leading sectors, the leading industries, these ones that are starting to come up and what's going, you know, what's happening, okay? Because the market will tell you, it will help you tell the, so to a certain degree, it will help you tell the future. It's kind of like a crystal ball. Not necessarily though, okay? It just gives you an update as to what's happening and what could happen within the future. Because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's all unpredictable, okay? That's just part of it. That's how life is. It's all unpredictable. And depending on the choices you make, then you can predict what's going to happen to you. But anyway, so what we have here, so this is how with this stock, with Sunrun, how you manage this. If you decide that you want to buy today, how you're going to manage this is you're going to come in here. I'm going to show you right now is let's say you're buying at $47.62, okay? This down day right here, that's probably where you want to place your stop at, okay? Because other than that, if it goes down to that point, down to this low at $42.97, it probably isn't done with its downtrend, okay? So really at that $41.05, that's really where the true trend will, the true uptrend is done. I mean, it'll start falling down some more, but it all depends on supply, of course. Stocks take the elevator on the way down, okay? So they'll take the staircase up, which that is very true because that's how we trade anyway. And they go bloop like that. And I'll draw that out real quick on the chart and show you as to how that works. So we might be able to run up, pull back, run up, pull back, and so forth, run up. That could be a likely scenario, okay? Don't know that, but if it starts doing that, so what you're going to do is you're going to place your low right, okay? You're going to place your low right below this low right here this day at $42.97. So place it about 3 cents to about $42.94 or $42.90 or 89 cents, whatever. Place it right about there because then that'll give you, let's see here. So let's say you decide to buy now. That'll give you about, well, about 11%. So when you position size, be very careful. Use, you know, like 10% to 15% of your total equity account, okay, or your account equity, okay. That's all I would do because 10% to 11%, that's a pretty big stop. I look more towards like 3 to 5% on my stops, okay. So, but other than that, what you're looking for, I mean, however you want. Like I said, your reward, if it gets up to around 57.85, this hill right here, say you buy now, that's a good, 20%. So a little over 20%. So I mean, that's a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, that's okay. I mean, 2-to-1 is good. So your reward's 2 times more than your risk. Okay, and that's great. That's what you want to see. But other than that, like I said, I just wanted to pop this one up just because I've seen a lot of energy or solar energy stocks, some money rotating, some serious money rotating within these stocks. Just letting you know that these could be in a bottoming process right now. Like I said before, these were the leaders, just like electric vehicles. They were the leaders during the crisis, okay, during the COVID crisis. But other than that, I mean, we do have nice volume dry up right here. Volume coming out right here. We do have nice accumulation. I think we're more kind of in a primary base within this one, or a second, kind of a primary to secondary base within this stock. But I mean, as you can tell, we've had a huge price run up right here. I mean, these stocks just have been great, but we did have a dramatic drop. I don't necessarily like to see that, of nearly 65%, nearly 65% from high to low. That's not necessarily good, but hey, it is what it is. As long as you follow this right here, place your stops accordingly and move your stops up. This is called progressive entrance. Okay, so progressive exposure. It's like going to the gym. Let's say if you're lifting weights, you don't want to decrease in weight. You want to increase in weight. That's how you get stronger, when you increase in weight. Don't decrease with it. Okay, increase. That's how you get results. Increase your exposure. Okay, and that's how you do it. Place your stops accordingly. Every time that little trough, or that little pullback happens, place your stops right there at that low. Be patient. Let it work out, because that's a lot of demand coming into this stock. Okay, so maybe it might work out. We'll see. I don't know. But other than that, let's go look at the fundamentals real quick. I just went over the technicals and some risk management, a little bit of position sizing as well in there for you. I will talk more about that and get some more educational videos out on that, on those concepts. Okay. Other than that, AVTR, we are composite rating of 96. They are in the medical research equipment and service group. Provides mission critical products and services to customers. AVTR, let's see here. So we are ranked number 3 within the competitors. This industry group rank is 87 with the group relative strength rating of B-. This is really good. Okay, we're swimming in a pretty strong industry right here. Earnings per share due is July 29th of this year. Earnings per share rating is 97. Perfect. Excellent. Earnings per share percent change last quarter 106%. Last 3 quarters average earnings per share growth has been 73%, with 1 quarter of earnings per share acceleration. 63% earnings per share estimated percent change for the current quarter is 63%. So they're thinking that there's going to be an earnings per share increase. Okay, that's good to see. Not only that, look at this, 3 years earnings per share growth rate 110%. Come on now. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Not only that, with 3 consecutive years of annual earnings per share growth, yeah, we're talking some money right here. Okay. Not only that, their 3-year sales growth rate has been 26%. So their product is selling, it's increasing. That's good. Their SMR rating, which is sales margin return on equity, is A. Not only that, their annual return on equity is 22.4%. Good news. Good news. Okay. This is a good stock to be in. Not only that, we have 15% change in funds owning the stock and 4 quarters of increasing fund ownership. So we do know that there is accumulation with institutions in this stock. Swim with those institutions. That's where the money is. Okay? That's where we're going. So let's go through CMT real quick. See where we're at with this one. The composite rating is 51. It is chemicals and plastics group here. We are ranked number 8 out of its competitors. Not too bad. Okay. The industry group rank 106. Not too shabby, but C- on the relative strength rating. Not so great. Earnings per share rating 27. Okay, so the fundamentals on this stock, actually suck. Yeah, their debt to equity ratio is pretty good, 26.8%, so not too much on the debt side. But other than that, I mean, not much on the percent change in funds owning the stock. But the accumulation distribution rating is a B minus. That's good to see. So we do have accumulation within here. Just place your trade accordingly, okay? Just be safe. I like it on a technical theme. Like I said, fundamentals I'm not too big on, but I do use them within my analysis just because I want to see if I'm swimming with the institutions, if I'm actually going with some demand. Are we in the industries, you know, are we in a high ranked industry? Is the relative strength rating of that group good? Okay, what are the sells within that stock? You know, I like to see those things because it gives me more confidence in that stock. That's all the fundamentals do for me. That just gives me more confidence, okay, with buying with the technicals. But I like the technicals, and I do trust the technicals because they tend to work a little bit better than fundamentals. That's my opinion, so I'm a little objective on that, but oh well, so what. So let's go to Sun Run. Let's see what their fundamentals are about. Okay, composite rating sucks at 16. They're ranked number 11 out of the energy and solar group. They engaged in the installation and lease of solar energy systems to residential customers across 29 states. And solar energy stocks right at the bottom right here at 197. Okay, so not so good. They're the worst ranking industry group, with the relative strength being E. Not so great on that, but the earnings per share percent change last quarter was 48%. They do have sales percent change last quarter of 59%, so they did increase their sales. That's good to see. Other than that, we do have 16% change in funds owning the stock and 7 quarters of increasing fund ownership. So there has been accumulation with these funds, with institutions, hedge funds, whatever. They are accumulating these shares. But like I said, play it safe. This is a really bad industry right now. It's been beaten up. It was ranked number 1 for quite a while within the IBD industry. But other than that, just be cautious, okay? I just wanted to show you that because these solar energy stocks have been popping up on my screen, and here the last week and a half. To me, that's interesting to see. It's just money rotating into that, okay? And maybe it'll get follow through, don't know, but we'll see as it carves out that bottom and starts moving to the right. We'll see what happens, okay? So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and leave you off with that. Those 3 stocks, AVTR, CMT, and RUN, pay attention. I would say go with, you know, AVTR. Wait for that close above that level there on CMT, which was at, and of course, let's go look real quick, tell you one more time. Wait for that close above right at $14.23, okay? Other than that, good luck trading. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching and supporting TSE. I hope you found the material informative and enjoyed it, okay? So if you haven't already, please do subscribe, drop a comment, leave, like the video, ask any questions. I'll be more than happy to help you, okay? That's what we do here at TSE. So other than that, check out my Patreon site as well. I left a link down below this video. Check that out. Tons of information with that. Subscribe to one of my tiers, man. I'll bring you tons of information, okay? You're going to get... This is the best of the best, I think. I'm damn good at what I do. And I'm damn good at finding these stocks. Yeah, so that's how that goes. I'm not being cocky, arrogant, or anything like that, but all these other guys here on YouTube, come on now. I've been doing this for 11 years. I've been doing this for 11 years, studying it for 14 years. I'm a beast with what I do, okay? Trust me. Other than that, thank you again for watching here at TSE. We trade in the present, study the past for knowledge, and follow the process of trading to build our future, okay? And to make money, be wealthy, okay? So other than that, opportunities awaits, my friends. Y'all have a good day. See you soon.